Hello and welcome to the inaugural episode of Anime vs. Master Duel. This is a bit of an intro. You can skip it if you want. This is a progression series. I'm going to be going through the decks of the different anime characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, starting with Season 0, the Lost Season. Oh, everybody loves Season 0. Alright, and I'm going to be, each episode should be a new anime deck, but it is kind of a masochist run, in that I will not switch the deck until I win with that deck, you know? Yugi, you gotta, well, you know, more Kaiba, win at all costs. Anyway, so, I win with the deck, then I can progress. This is a bit of an intro, so I'll describe. It'll be a new player friendly. I'm going to be playing on Master Duel, and it'll be more new player friendly because I will be describing the decks that I go up against. I'll be trying to learn the decks that I go up against and describe them, and then I'll make an episode note, and I'll be like, if you want my description of whatever, you can Pearly, you can go and see the first episode we faced off against Pearly, and I did a bit of a deep dive. You know, so who am I that I'm doing this series? Well, I'm a bit of an anime fan, a bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, and a bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh video game fan. I started with Tag Force 5, and I love that game to death. I was trying to complete a full collection in that game. I never did. Next, I wanted more, so I tried out Millennium Duels on the PlayStation 3, and I got burned, because that was not a very good dueling system, and it was, it also had, I did my first microtransaction where I bought a deck, and it was a good, okay deck, but yeah, it was a Bujin deck. It was not the most enjoyable thing after I bought that deck, and I quickly dropped that game afterwards. Dual Generation I tried to play on my phone for a little bit. That was kind of like the precursor to Master Duel, you know. It was a bit jank. Did I buy? I was tempted to buy. No, I think I bought the Monarch structure in that game. I got burnt by DLC twice. Anyway, next up, Duel Links, and this was finally the game that hooked me, and I've been a big Duel Links head off and on since its release. And now, Master Duel, which has got the sick music. It's the best duel simulator, official duel simulator, you know. And yeah, and I typically, I run in, usually in Master Duel, I run Virtual World or Dragon Maid. Yeah, I should talk about a little bit about my experience with TCG. My dad bought me a pack of Metal Raiders back in the day when it was first released. Well, actually, it was a unlimited edition or whatever it's called. Anyway, it was good. I like the pictures and I like the art. That's kind of how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh. It was just liking the art. Launcher Spider. Oh man, so cool. And I was bought a bunch of cards secondhand. And like I spent like $30 buying like bulk cards online, just like, and I stopped doing that after I spent that $30. And since then, I've been buying structure decks. I started with the Merrick structure deck, then I got the Dark World structure deck, then I got the Six Samurai structure deck. Then I got singles for a deck that was the first time buying singles, and also my last time buying singles, because the shop I walked into, I was like, do they have this, and they were like, yes to most, and it was surprisingly expensive to buy singles. And I was like, what's going on? The deck I was buying singles for was a jar mill deck. So yeah, never bought singles again. Bought the XYZ starter, because I was like, oh, I'll try out XZ summoning, because I was like, I kind of never got into, other than in the games, synchro summoning. I was like, oh, XZ summoning sounds pretty cool. I'll get on the curb, and maybe this will be time when I start Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, didn't happen. The XZ starter deck is quite bad. It has it had very little support. Its best card was Utopia. So I was, that kind of put me off. I was like, man, these starter decks are not that good. And yeah, I wanted to get into it during the Pendulum era. That was my when I was most hyped for Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, man, I'd fallen off the anime at that point, but I was like, man, Pendulum summoning seems really cool, and I really want to like play Pendulum decks, but having no money, I never bought in. And a good thing too, because Pendulum kind of is a kind of a dead mechanic in the game now. Well, and the most recent thing I got was a Crystal Beast structure deck. I bought it at Walmart this year for $10. So yeah, it was on sale. I was like, okay, I'll pick that up. Mostly, as I said, use video gaming, just and casually gaming, doing just casually playing Virtual Worlds and Dragon Maids and Duel Links. I've got a bunch of character decks, and I just hit autoplay most of the time. I just see the deck spin. So yeah, this is going to be for a new player's perspective. I'm going to try to go through the decks and describe them. It's going to be jump on. I'll start with a deck summary. Alright, see you in the next video.